Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Devious Dungeon on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. That is a lot of coins from one chandelier,
Coins.
and we are returning after having died, and we're just jumping right back into it because we died so early on in the run. We didn't actually get enough bonus to really get much anything purchased. So we still have what is effectively our same loadout as last time.
Now you must use all of your skills in order to navigate this brand new randomized dungeon.
Make sure to check the walls.
The walls have ears. The walls have fears.
I don't think they have any fears per se, but they most certainly have secret passages.
Smack. So what is new in the world of Gerdad while we attempt level 31 again?
Mostly what's new is that I've been going back to play Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2008, which is my favorite of the DS games. I have to say that although it is my favorite of the DS games, it's not actually the best one. I honestly think that that the best one is probably Over the Nexus, but I also can't actually finish Over the Nexus, so...
Well, I can't say for the DS games. The Game Boy Advance games were wicked fun, yet repetitive.
Yes.
Grinding.
That's one of the big issues that I'm having with 2008, to be perfectly honest. The fact that although it actually has a relatively nice story mode, the story mode requires a shit ton of grinding in order for you to get pretty much anything that I want to build specifically.
Yeah.
Damn it, off-screen beholder.
Yeah, like the game doesn't have a way of recognizing that you're skilled at the game, only that it does a very arbitrary set of prerequisites that advances you to the next duelist. Like, beat everybody 10 times, or beat this guy 15 times with your pants on. Oh, wow, we are back at level 30, I see.
Yes. Now, the Yu-Gi-Oh games do actually incorporate dual puzzles from time to time, and those are technically a testament to your skill. But the big one that I just looked up a guide for was the aliens one, because I am not comfortable with the alien archetype.
Like, instead of requiring you to fight, everybody in the game 10 times like they did in previous games, just make these wicked situational duel challenges that you have to overcome either with game experience or by learning how to play the game better with the cards, maybe not the cards that you get, but the cards that you start with, or the cards that you can get relatively quickly.
The big thing that I'm missing on is that 2008 specifically changes up how cards are distributed rather drastically. Whereas before they were distributed in their corresponding booster packs all the way up through Tag Force 2 at this point, I believe. Now they're all separated out in different packs. Blue Eyes is actually in 2 different packs in this game, as in the normal Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Or maybe the reason why they want you to take a repetitive approach to game progress is exactly that the cards that you get are randomized across your different, you won the game booster packs, so not even the game can even get you properly prepared on a consistent basis. It
usually does have you relatively well prepared for what it's gonna throw at you, though.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it does, good randomization where it remembers the number of events that happened before.
Well, it's not. Well, they're not randomized. For one, they are still set in specific packs, but they're just not the packs that they would normally be, according to their real world counterparts.
Right. Level 32. All I'm saying is that you might not get the cards that you want on your very first time opening the pack, or on your second, or your third.
They put Fissure as an ultra rare in one of the early packs.
Fissure is a damn powerful spell.
Yes, it deserves to be an ultra rare for the record. It totally does. But the fact that I'm used to it being, you know, either super rare or lower.
Smack.
We're almost level 15.
I remember getting ultra rares. I remember that they had shimmering letters, and sometimes I would say, well, that card, although well known in the anime, is not necessarily in itself a good card, nor will it win me games, but it is awesome to have because it's shiny.
Hi, Suijin. That's not fair to Suijin, because Suijin with Legendary Ocean is actually still a really powerful fucking card.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you could get him out as a 1 tribute. Yeah, that was a thing. And it was awesome. Because Suijin said, "No, I will chop your dick off." And now you have no dick. So there.
We're up to 90 HP. Woohoo.
And it remembers.
Anyway, what most of this part is actually attempting to show off is just how reckless I tend to be when it comes to the midpoint, and just how much fucking touch damage I end up suffering because of it.
We're getting faster. I tell you, well, the speed at which we're killing these guys is keeping touch damage at bay. Hello, Crash Bandicoot 2 platforms.
But now we have to deal with upgraded beholders like pretty much every floor.
Yes. I was playing Doom Eternal last night, and I kept dying on, well, it's probably very deep into the game, and I was reminded that, like, my very earliest memories of playing the modern Doom games is the beholder-shaped guys that, as soon as I started the checkpoint, I would I'd just take a deep breath and say, kill the beholders. And then I die.
Well, Doom Eternal makes cacodemons a fucking joke, honestly, because the first upgrade that you're required to get is the explosive shell on the shotgun, which can immediately disable the cacodemons.
Smile, you son of a bitch.
I am glad that I actually found a good portion of the hidden rooms, though, because because I'm skipping a bunch of enemies. They are what is keeping my level where it's supposed to be, as opposed to, you know, being underleveled for the whole run.
Oh yeah, well, that's why I found that when I try going through games really, really fast, I don't have a lot of stuff in my inventory, and my experience is meager. My level is low, and I feel flaccid. On another subject is coins. Key.
Are there any games that you actually really enjoy doing low-level runs for?
A low-level run. Well, I mean, I remember doing Oblivion at a low level. That was a thing for a while because, like we had mentioned in previous parts, is that the game is actually, like, really, really easy when you're just a level 1 because the game levels every enemy and every boss encounter according to your level. There is a respective counterpart for every, you know, degree of power you have. Levels 13 to 18 arguably being the most difficult in the game. By contrast, like the game is even harder when you're a level 18 than when you're a level like 35.
I managed to clear the game out when I think it was either level 4 or 6, not sure which.
Yeah. So,
but the whole reason for that was that I got told that I actually have to level up a certain amount in order to progress with the main quest, and that aggravated me because I was hoping to actually finish the game at level 2.
Right, when all you need is Azura Star in order to do the Marvin's. Yeah, well, Martin's. Marvin the Bring me each of your earthlings of deities of worship, and we will set up the explosive device.
More coins.
Our,
on the subject of low-level runs, I'm pretty sure the lowest level I've ever actually done Aria of Sorrow in is 31, and that's to get true ending. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure if I could actually even accomplish it lower than that because I usually end up wanting to go kill Legion, despite the fact that Legion isn't actually a mandatory encounter, but I always want to kill Legion because I like that fight, and Legion always puts me at between level 21 and 25.
Yeah, so No, it feels more like the question is, what is a game in which I've done a self-imposed challenge? Because naturally, games where you restrict your own level, that's a self-imposed challenge. Because as level goes up, difficulty goes down. I mean, Lord knows I've had my fill of Soulsborne games. I hope I don't need to expound on that anymore. But another game where I got to level up. I never really did a low-level run of Pokemon, because I always found that it just bit me in the ass at some point if my Pokemon weren't leveled up.
Yeah. You can run through the entire game with your Pokemon being 5 levels lower than they're supposed to be, but any lower than that, and the stat creep just starts to really hurt you, specifically with your amount of HP.
Yep, and the Elite Four. The Elite Four is going to give you a really hard time.
Actually, no. The Elite Four is usually one of the easier segments for a low level run, because you end up accidentally leveling up a bunch of times going through that.
Well, yeah, but if you lose, that sucks.
So you lost a bunch of money. As long as you're still actually taking out 1 or 2 members of the Elite Four on each trip, your Pokemon are getting exponentially better.
Yeah, but that's not the point. The point is you finish the game with a low level, because when you get right down to it, you don't need superlatively high level Pokemon to beat the game. I think that it would be a failure if you ended up needing to rely on Elite Four XP just to win the game, because you might as well have gotten that fucking experience going into it.
That is a fair point.
Key.
Alright, so where's the door?
It's like they're not even trying to hide the key. It's just there. It's just an item that you can get in the environment.
That's honestly how the scripting tends to go. Honestly, I mean, it will usually be in one of the 4 corners, sure, but a lot of the time the 4 corners aren't. Actually viable spots for the key to show up in. So,
yeah, I mean, there is indeed a fixed amount of floor of dungeon to cover. They're usually all about the same size, usually depending on the random access memory that the game requires. I do really like that as an aside about like level generators, is they are usually pretty impressive, because they make the game feel fresh, and yeah, like, god damn it, I end up seeing shit I've never seen before, like this. That the beholder is being guarded by a goblin cannoneer. Smack.
And goblin cannoneers. They both take out 10 HP per
We're
shot.
taking on water. We have a very fearsome helmet.
2, 3, go!
Count. Remember your patterns. Ow.
Damn it!
You went too early.
I did.
You have 2 hits left. Please tell me we've gotten a checkpoint by level 37.
Yes, there was another checkpoint at 13.
Yes, but we leveled up, so we got all our health back. Woo!
Yay! Oh, okay.
The Butcher!
Here's the Butcher fight. He is pretty much just a larger version of the Barbarian / Executioner enemy.
Yes. I'm going to have to kill you now.
Although he does now have a fireball.
Swing. You ever play Game & Watch Gallery? You don't want to catch these sausages.
They're not sausages, they are cleavers.
That's bacon.
Now, I will admit that I'm not actually good at this particular boss fight. I don't know where the hitbox ends on his whirlwind attack. But there, we got it in. Alright, and in the next episode, we'll continue on through the Devious Dungeon.
Yay.
Hey, Olaf, I have enough to get the Amulet of Skill.
We have more skill. Haha. To victory.
Oh, we died again.
I will feed you to my dogs.